Do you want the bad news first or the good news?
The bad.
You want the bad news first?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, the bad news is...
Hey y'all, welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jen.
And if you haven't subscribed, let's go ahead and knock that out of the way right now down
Yep.
below. So today, man y'all, okay, first off, just get on board. We got a couple weeks of stuff that are gonna be building up to like a big reveal.
Yes.
So we've got two like major surprises and then one other surprise, which is a really big deal, but it might not be as much to you all. It is for us.
Yeah.
So really like three total surprises that all happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Like just bang, bang, bang.
Busy day.
Yeah, very busy day. It was just one after another. Two of those surprises will be on this farm. One has to do with us going somewhere.
Yes.
Kind of thing. So in this video, you get to find out one of them already.
Yeah.
So it's going to be for Wyatt's birthday. It's his big ordeal, and we can't really keep secrets. So honestly, like, keep watching because you might find out like what the surprises are before they actually get here. But we're going to do our best to hold that. We're like, all right, we'll give you one of them, and we're going to hold the other two to ourselves.
Yes.
So find out what the surprise is for Wyatt's birthday, and then start getting some of your hints on the second one.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Wyatt and Raylan. Come here.
So,
You're gonna wonder what's up.
hey,
Here.
come sit down.
We gotta talk. Family meeting.
Right?
You sit there. Everybody sit here. Okay. Do you want the bad news first or the good news?
The bad.
You want the bad news first?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, the bad news is we have to postpone our vacation.
Yeah, I know, and it was for your birthday, and we're sorry about.
Joking.
We're sorry about that, but that's because of that other surprise that's coming. Now, shh! Don't say anything.
You guys know what that is, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell them yet.
Right? They don't know.
But you know why we're postponing, okay? Okay, so the good news. Ready?
Since that was for your birthday, now we have a new birthday present, and because it's going to be here beforehand, Mommy wanted to go ahead and share with you.
So the good news is we bought you a miniature horse.
How about that action? Is that exciting?
Yeah.
Now that
3
is.
years old, and she's gonna go in the barn, and she's gonna be y'all's horse.
Can
Yeah.
I see a picture of her?
Yeah, there she is.
Beautiful.
Her name's Matilda. She's 3 years old.
Look at old Tilly.
So is that not the best birthday present ever?
It is.
And for you too.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It makes postponing vacation okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all do realize that now you're gonna have to be feeding with us every morning because this is your all's horse, your all's responsibility, because this is something that you all wanted very much. Now you know Daddy's rule: if it doesn't bring value to our farm, we don't have it. But joy and love is value, but that's mainly for you two. So
This isn't it's a surprise, but you had been asking for a horse, right?
Yes.
So-
A long time.
Maybe tell them why.
So I've been asking for horses because you can really bond with them and you can have fun. You can do all kinds of stuff with them.
and how do you know this? Have you been researching,
No, I've just been figuring it out.
figuring it out? How have you been figuring it out?
Playing horseback. Playing games.
Playing games. Alright, well that's kind of cool that at least it was video games that got you interested in horses, but you know, I know you've done your research and I know you'll take care of them and you'll do good. 6 a.m. because bright and early though, bud. You're welcome. Give Mommy thanks, it was all her idea. She's the one that found the horse.
I love y'all. I think it's gonna be great. So I'm excited.
You said we were never gonna get a horse.
I know, and then here comes Mommy showing Daddy a horse since we can't go on vacation. So
Yep.
happy early birthday.
When are we gonna get him?
In 2 days.
Friday.
Friday.
No, it's 3 days, right?
2 days.
Two days.
Today's over, so 2 days.
Kind of. Yeah. So in the next couple of days. All right, y'all. Love y'all.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay, so that was a lot of fun. And so this is what we're doing. we gave y'all that one, okay? That one's yours. Y'all got to see the fun from that. Y'all know that we're gonna get a miniature horse. We canceled vacation. This actually is saving us a lot of money going this route. Miniature horses are not overly difficult to care for. We've been doing a lot of research for a while because we knew the kids wanted one, and we're just kind of getting ourselves together. But anyways, it's a miniature horse. She's beautiful. We're going to go get her hopefully in the next few days. We'll see. A lot of that depends on some of the things that we got to get done. Now, for the bigger surprise that's coming back here. I ain't gonna tell you yet. Y'all are gonna get the big surprise, the big reveal, but I want to hear your all's guesses down below what you think is gonna happen. What I'm about to do, which is your first hint, is I'm gonna be putting up some fencing. So it's gonna be some poly tape electrical fencing, and we're gonna be making little areas for the things, plural. I'll give you that, hint number 2, to be able to have. So that is my job for this afternoon. You all start pondering in your head, and I'm gonna go get my stuff. Okay, we're out here in the field. As y'all can tell, this is approximately, I would say, what we're trying to fence off here is around 5-ish acres, I would say, is what we're doing. So we are using, let me show you here, these posts. So they just have the slots right here that allow you to slide the poly tape right down into it. And we are doing them 10 to 12 foot apart for each one. Wyatt, my little helper out here, is having me do it. He's done the stepping off. And then we're just gonna keep going all the way around. So my goal is to do the perimeter. So I'm even gonna cut into there. I think that's actually gonna be where my chute is, to be able to like drop this thing off and pick them up kind of thing. It's kind of hard not telling y'all what it is and what my plan is as well. So we're gonna go over there, shoot around, come back down in here, go all the way down back behind that big walnut, shoot over beside the garden, and then come back up here. So that is the job we have at hand right now. So it's hot. My goal would be to at least get the post in, and then maybe we can run the tape tomorrow, because I'm not on a huge tight timeline, but I would like to get this done by the weekend. So let's get at it. Forgot to mention, so we're doing the perimeter, and then after that, I'm sure I'll need more posts. But I'm going to be doing a couple pastures in here, so it's not just a free-for-all. So as you've guessed, it is an animal. That's like hint number 3 for you all. Now it's just time to get to work and time to stop talking. Got to do it. All right, thanks to these two guys, man, we really burned that up really quick. So it goes all the way up there in front of the barn, shoots straight down to here. Then it comes all the way over, shoots straight across, which we are basically in our backyard now.
I don't know if I'd use the word straight.
Yeah, Jed did this line, so it might not be the straightest in the world. But it goes all the way down to that permanent fence post, up and over. So that's gonna be the perimeter. Now, one thing you may be asking yourself is, why are you running an electrical fence in front of your permanent fence? Well, 2 reasons. One, this is a brand new animal. We've never raised these before on our farm. We know all about them. However, it's extra precaution. So I don't want them to have don't tell them what it is.
I'm not, but we have another animal that is a huge surprise.
Oh, they already know that because
Oh,
they saw
yeah.
you get towed for your birthday.
Horse.
Yeah, the horse. So that's really exciting. This is not where the horse is going.
Yeah.
But I don't want this animal to have half of the fence electrical and half not electrical. I don't want to confuse it. I don't want it to cause any issues for it to be like, am I in permanent fencing or electrical fencing? Now, this animal has been trained on both. It's been active in permanent and electrical, so that helps us a lot. But I just want to be safe rather than sorry, because if it gets out of my electrical fence, at least I still have the perimeter fence to protect it and be able to corral it in. Because one thing I know, I don't want this one at the nursing home like our goats were when we moved here. So we got that done really fast. We're gonna grab the wire and try to start running some wire.
And I did this line. I came from over here, and then I came down here, and to right here. And then me and Jed met. Well, Jed did this last one, and I did that last one. Comment down below what you guys think the new animals are gonna be.
Whew, that was hot. There's a lot of sweat rolling off there. Huge thanks to Jed. If you're not following Jed, make sure to go do that as well. That's her brother, my brother-in-law. His link's always down below in the description. But Jed and Wyatt helped me out a lot today getting that fencing up. We did not get it 100% complete. So I had bought one 500 foot of poly tape, which I got 1 inch thick. I think that's the only thing I didn't mention. And it got about 3/4 of that fence completed. So I'm gonna need about 3 more rows, which was fine. I mean, I took a huge guess, and I'd rather get less than too much at this time. So I gotta run back out and get 3 more rows, but I'll be able to finish that up fairly quickly, getting the 2 strands going. So that's enough about the fence, because I don't want to get into...
Did you tell them? People are probably thinking, why are you putting a fence inside a fence?
I did tell him that.
Okay.
I did tell him. I told him because this thing is brand new.
Yes.
We've never had it, and having double layer protection makes us feel more comfortable. And we don't want this thing to have half permanent, half electrical, and get its own self confused too. So yes, I did catch that one. Okay, your last hint on what's going in the electrical fence. The question on when will we get them? The thing stuff. Honestly, it's on us. So we have to get ourselves prepared and get everything that we need, and then we'll set schedules accordingly to get it. So hopefully within a week, or so. We gotta get through the 4th of July weekend. A lot of people have stuff going on, so probably that following week should be the time that we get the stuff. Okay, so pause yourself on what's going on the electrical fence. Let's wrap back to the miniature horse, because
It's a lot. You gotta keep up.
yeah, you gotta keep up. And we told you we was getting a miniature horse, and that's like the least we talked about. So
So Wyatt has been asking for a horse for a long time now. And we've always...
And Raylan.
Yeah. Well, Zach has always said, we're not getting a horse, we're not getting a horse. He said the same thing about goats, so and we couldn't have one at our old place. There was just not enough room. There wasn't good situations, any of that. So I happened to find a really good deal on this miniature horse very quickly. I basically didn't even search at all.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things that popped up and we had to jump on it. So we did. But she is going to go in the barn fence.
Petting zoo.
Yes. She's used to other animals and commotion and all that stuff. So that's going to be awesome. She's a 3-year-old miniature horse. She's beautiful and she's a pet, so she's going to be great with kids. She's not broke to ride yet, but that is the goal. We'll probably get someone that knows a little bit more of what they're doing with that situation and get that done. But the kids will be safe. They will wear helmets and knee pads and elbow pads and all that stuff.
Tell them what you asked Wyatt.
Yeah, and Wyatt, when the kid wants something, he really does his research and he knows what he wants. He's been asking my parents for one because he rides horses at their place, their neighbors' horses. And I told him, I said, Wyatt, do you know what the #1 rule about a horse is? He said, you never walk behind it. I said, okay.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Good job, man.
It's good. I mean, he knows what he wants.
And like when we went to Church Supply and got some of the things that we needed, harnesses, leads, stuff like that. He knew what everything was. Like he was getting it before I was.
He was showing us what they do, and we were like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're very proud of him. We tell him that it's 100% theirs to take care of.
Yeah.
Which we got a whole routine thing that we'll talk about in a later video. But like the horse is gonna have to eat separate from our goats.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's gonna be his job because the horse is broke to lead. So he lead it down, hook it to one of our posts down the way, let it eat its little bit of food that it gets while the goats eat theirs. So then everybody's done at the same time, but not competing against each other. And he's pumped and he's excited, and it's a responsibility for him and Raylan to really take on.
Yeah, we're really excited too. I think she's going to be a great addition to the farm, and we're finally going to have a miniature horse. Yeah. And then, years later, when the kids are experts with horses, we might think about getting bigger ones. Who knows?
Not with the other thing that's coming in the electrical fence.
This girl, she's going to live a very long time. So she's basically going to grow up with the kids.
Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, for how long that she could live, like, if all goes as planned, like, we might have grandkids that know this horse, which is very cool.
Very well take her to their new farm that they move on to. And you saw us talk about having to cancel vacation. That has nothing to do with the horse. With this other thing that we're getting. And there's a few other things that popped up that just made this timing not the best. But thankfully we can just reschedule it. It's not a cancel. Yeah. We have 6 months to reschedule, so that's gonna be good. And they were fine with it, as you saw.
Yeah, right.
Because they know that experiences last over that. So
yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be good. We're really excited.
So we get to go at some point, just not that week.
Right. It's kind of I mean, it'll be nice when we finally do go vacation because it won't hurt as bad. Yeah. Because it'll already be paid for. But anyways, you all. So the next thing that I have on my docket is we got to get the horse.
Yes.
Which will probably be the next video you see. You'll probably see us getting the horse. But also in that, the watering situations that we're going to be doing for these new areas. And then me finishing up that fencing, and then also how I'm going to power this electrical fence. Very much stay tuned to that, because I know at least for me, when I got into electrical fencing, that was like the #1 question I had. How do you power this bad boy? So stay tuned for that.
We're excited.
We are excited. It's going to be a big time. Y'all are going to be like, whoa, I can't believe it. This is amazing. So just
We've all worked very hard for this, especially the kids, and they do deserve it. They have had a lot of transitions in the last couple of years, and they're really good kids, as y'all see. This isn't them being spoiled brats and getting a pony for a birthday. Like this,
no,
they deserve it.
Yeah, we've all, both things. Yeah. We've put in our due time, and it is tis time. Yeah. Yeah. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to down below. Do not miss the next few videos, because you're going to be starting to see some wild stuff around here. Yeah. We love y'all.
Till the next one.
Bye.
Bye.